Hey loves, so I know today I was supposed to have up this makeup tutorial I'm currently wearing right now, and this is my Cinderella makeup tutorial from the little haul / review I posted yesterday on Yas or Trash Tuesday. But starting this week, Numi has a ton of Black Friday sales going on, and I was going to post this hair tutorial this week anyways, but I decided to go ahead and get this video up because I don't want anything to sell out before you guys can take advantage of the sale. I know so many of you always look to me for Numi coupons and deals and sales, and there's so much going on this week. So I wanted to post this hair tutorial because I've been kind of wearing these curls for a few days when I'm filming this intro, but I'm obviously going to show you what they look like immediately after curling them. They've been in, I haven't touched them up. The only thing I did was kind of smooth down my bang area with a flat iron today because they were getting a little bit frizzy. But these curls have been in my hair without any kind of touch up for 4 days now, and I haven't used dry shampoo. I used a little bit of smoothing serum yesterday, but other than that, I haven't used any product whatsoever. I recently got my hands on the Lustrum 5-in-1 set from Numi, and this is a Black Friday deal going on right now. You can get the entire set for $71, and the reason that it's such a good deal is because this is not just one curling wand. You can actually take off the attachment like so, and you get 5 different options. The one that I used for this tutorial is the pearl wand attachment. As you can see, it's got like little grooves and balls in it, so that essentially you're getting a very natural, irregular, imperfect curl. It makes it look so natural, so beautiful. These curls have so much bounce and they hold like there's no tomorrow because of the way that that barrel is shaped. You get a pretty thick attachment. I feel like this is a 32mm wand because it would create nice, big, loose barrel curls. This is going to be something that will be great for this season as well, just because you get a very like Victoria's Secret model-esque look. They're very loose and they're beautiful. They look so effortless. I think that this one is a 25mm barrel wand attachment. Don't hold me to any of this. I'm just guesstimating. But essentially this one's kind of like middle of the road. You're getting tighter curls than you would with this barrel wand, but they're not like ringlets, you know what I mean? For that, you would want to use something super tiny, something like this. This is the 19mm, and it's very, very slender. You would get really beautiful ringlet curls that are perfect for party season. And then the last attachment that you get is the reverse curling wand, and this one is sort of shaped like an upside down baseball bat. The curls that this gives you are thicker towards the top and tighter towards the bottom, again, giving them a super natural look. You have so many options in this set, and the Black Friday deal for it is that it is currently going for $71 for 5 different curling wands. That is the best deal I've ever seen Numi do. I don't think that the Lustrum set has ever been that low, so I wanted to let you guys know about it, and that's why I wanted to show you how I did my hair, because I've been wearing it like this and some of you have requested it. So before I get into the tutorial, if $71 sounds a little bit out of your price range, the other reason I love Numi so much is because you can get any of their wands in just a single wand size. And the other deal I wanted to quickly tell you guys about, all classic curling wands, and this is through the end of the holiday season, but they are going to sell out every time that something like this happens. In terms of a crazy huge sale, they sell out so fast. You can get a single wand for $17.99. These are the classic wands only, and I will have that deal listed down below as well. The final deal I wanted to tell you about is for anyone who prefers straightening their hair on the daily, and the silhouette straighteners are $15.99. I know that's a lot of information to throw at you in the intro, but for those of you who were curious, I really wanted to let you know about these sales and deals because Numi does run promotions and coupons and stuff regularly, like I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's very rare that they get this low in terms of pricing. So I wanted to let you know about it, and I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I do these beautiful natural looking curls, and we will be right back.
Okay, so here's kind of what we're starting out with. This is sort of my natural curl when it's been blow dried. So there's still a lot of kinks, there's still a lot of curl to the hair. Off camera, I sprayed in heat protectant, and now I'm just going to distribute that throughout the hair using my favorite hairbrush, and then I'm going to drink a sip of Satan's drink. What did you say?
Satan Bucks.
Satan Bucks?
Yeah, it's like
I think that's way funnier. God, why aren't you on YouTube? After a sip of my pumpkin spice latte, I'm going to start on the hair. So I make sure that my heat protectant is fully dried before I start this step. And as you can see, I am starting these curls going away from my face. I'm really speeding up this process, but I feel like you don't have to leave these curls on the heat for very long to make them stick. The way that this barrel wand is shaped, they heat up really quickly. And as long as your sections aren't too incredibly thick, I feel like like they really do heat fast. One step that I think is really important to making these last is just quickly catching them in the palm of your hand and holding them against your scalp for maybe like 10 or 15 seconds to ensure that they cool in that position and they set. That I think really helped mine to last as long as they did, and as you can see, I'm just kind of repeating the process all over my head. You can kind of use your best judgment for this. I'm not telling you need to like do a specific amount of curls going towards the face, but wherever you feel like you need some variation, wherever you feel like curls start to clump together, you can just take a piece and start curling it towards the face. The only real area I wouldn't recommend doing this is right next to the face, because that can kind of close it off and look a little bit artificial. So as you can see, I'm just repeating these steps all over the head. There's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to this. The real step to this wand is just ensuring that you hold the curls long enough that you get them in the position that you want them. So if you wanted kind of bouncier, looser curls, you would really want to kind of concentrate them on the balls of the pearl wand. And if you wanted more irregular curls, you could go in each and every groove. So you can kind of see that's what I'm doing here. I'm just lining them up as the curls kind of naturally want to go. If I have a shorter piece, then you'll see I really tend to go more into the grooves, which makes the curl tighter. And if I have a longer piece, I'm using the entirety of the wand. So I know this kind of makes a little bit more sense when you just look at it. Once one half of the head is done, I'm just going to take some time and make sure that I really load it up with hairspray. And again, this will just kind of hold it in place. And I'm using a little bit too much hairspray. It kind of took a little bit too long to settle. If you were going to sleep in this overnight, I would recommend using as much hairspray as you feel comfortable, because it will kind of settle before the morning and it will help the curls last longer. So I'm just repeating the exact same steps on the other half of my head, just curling away and towards the face wherever I feel it is needed to give these curls more dimension to make them look more natural. Let's fast forward a little bit with the magic of editing, and here is what these curls look like on day one. I was obsessed with them, but I was kind of outdoors and in the wind a lot, so they wound up calming down a ton, and here's what they look like on day 4. They lasted so well.
Pretty much all I do. As you can see, almost all of the work is just left up to this curling wand. The real trick here is just to make sure that you kind of differentiate from them going away and towards the face, and I feel like they look so natural. I had a friend in high school. Natural curls looked just like this. I felt like they were so beautiful and they look really effortless, and I love it so much. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, this is what it looks like after it's kind of simmered down for a few days. These would be good ones to sleep on overnight if you wanted a slightly less crazy curly Q look, and I feel like they wear so well. You can really wear them until you feel like your scalp is too greasy not to wear them anymore. They don't fall. It's amazing to me. They've settled a bit, but the curl is still so obviously there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you've not already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.